if you look at the wards Sentinel, they started with 6 wards total, so that's like a lot of golds just spent on ward. And I think Sentinel they want that map awareness to kind of counter gank, or not to prevent the gank.
Anti-gank, more
yeah,
like,
anti-gank. They know that they're a lot weaker in terms of early game, so
for sure. I like I would like to point out with those two trades there. I think AEON got the best of it because the Storm Spirit got that XP, whereas on bottom it was only for Scourge it was only a bunch of gangers that got that XP.
right, and they lost Nevermore, which can't really die at any point of the game.
Yeah. So top we got YamateH against Spectre and a Crystal Maid. That should be a pretty fun lane to watch to see if Spectre can get any farm.
Does he have 40 CS already? I'm pretty sure he's close.
He has 103, I think.
Oh, okay.
Look. Oh, he's got 10. She actually already has 10. Jesus Christ.
No, 10. It's only been like what, 2 waves or 3 waves?
He's only got 5 creep kills a minute. That's nothing.
Yeah, I know. What the hell, man?
Speaking of bad farming, that one Potom game that you put up, there was too much ganging and not enough farming for my blood.
Yeah, I know. Well, you farm. Yeah, you need way more farm than you got that game.
Well, as Puck doesn't need to farm, but like even as Puck, I had more farm. Anyway, that's not the point. We're gonna watch this game.
Panda taking a lot of damage in the middle, and now he's gonna go die. I don't know why he just tried.
Because he wasn't gonna get away, and he thought he might be able to get Nevermore. And
Good
get
call,
Nevermore
good
down
call,
to 90.
yeah.
I mean, I think, man, if you're gonna die, you're just gonna die, and just do what you can.
Yeah, a lot of players in Dota don't really understand that. A lot of times they get chased down by a hero, but they just choose to run, even though they're gonna die for sure. But
yeah. Give him a bunch of damage and then TP back and see what you can do, or make him use the salve, which is what they're doing. As Spectre and Crystal Maid here are trying to get some hates on YamateH, and they're doing a pretty good job. He's gonna counter with his little gay orb effect.
VS is coming around for roam, but everyone is kind of in high HP on the Sentinel team. I think YamateH is waiting for his courier for a healing staff coming up. Or no, they're gonna go for it, I think.
I don't know.
But the Sentinel team definitely has saw it coming because they have a lot of wards in the river spot, so they know that VS is in the area. Instead, Earthshaker is coming up for a gank, and YamateH don't know.
A little bit of 3-on-2 here as Vengeful's gonna pull. He's gonna be way out of position to be able to stop this. Earthshaker's gonna get a stun on here, and he's going down.
Yeah, YamateH goes down, so that's one of his 2 deaths that I'm expecting from him. Or is, oh no,
10.
Yeah.
I'm seeing 0-10.
YamateH is never gonna go 0-10.
Every time we hype on a player pre-game, he fails.
No,
this
he
is
does
how it
not.
works.
When does that ever happen?
When we were talking about Mania being the best SK, he proceeded to feed like 3 times in a row,
right.
and then we
was
were
like
talking about Kuroki owning, and then he feeds.
And Merlini feeds, yeah, okay.
Well, he just feeds any way, like it's his style, man. You got to give first blood.
Oh, which by the way, lately I've been picking up on the Merlini style as well.
Heck yeah!
I give first blood like no other.
It's the way to play, man. I give first blood like mad. As long as you take it back, it's okay. Not really, but.
And
all right, what do we got?
Nevermore.
Shadow Fiend bottom with Invis hunting out a Necrolyte. He's not gonna be able to kill him, but he can certainly get some damage on him.
He's level 5, and he's not farming middle, whereas Storm Spirit getting as much as 3 farm his needs. He's level 5. So
yeah, this is a lot of wasted time here from Shadow Fiend early. Those early levels for Storm Spirit are so important. YamateH and Vengeful here are tower diving for the Crystal Maid, and they're going to get him.
But YamateH
looks like YamateH probably going to go down to the Spec, and that's not going to be a good trade if that happens.
Oh, he pops Magic Stick, but still goes down.
Magic Stick, yeah. Spec gets the XP, but not the gold there, so he only gets the split gold. So that's a little more effective, but I'm not sure about that move.
Yeah, I'm not sure about YamateH diving.
Ooh, Shadow Fiend fail raise there. Oh, there's a gang on bottom as they're going for Necrolyte again. Earthshaker's going to come up and try and protect him.
Necrolyte has a lot of HP, and now Tiny's going to go down for sure, I think.
Does Lion have any mana for a stun? Lion does have mana for a stun, but Necrolyte's probably still going to go. I mean, Tiny. Oh, Tiny's bottling up.
No, that was a good stun. Stunning Lion and the Tiny.
Well done.
1 stun for 2
and
heroes.
gets his Necrolyte a kill. And with ES getting an early kill too, it gives him 500 gold. when he's just been roaming and warding. I think, does he have boots? He already has his boots too, so that's pretty good for him. As
Good raids by middle by the number.
yeah, Ice Vengeful comes in and gets a stun off, killing the Shadow Fiend. Meanwhile, or not Shadow Fiend. Meanwhile, YamateH apparently killed that Necrolyte. I guess he TP'd bottom.
Yeah, maybe YamateH pull the Ben Wool, stay with 2 HP, and
Earthshaker's gonna come up behind. It looks like.
but he has no support, so I don't think there's anything he do unless someone
level,
keep.
level 3 Viper. That's mostly a feed, right? If he tries to fight him.
Yeah, if he tries to fight, and there's 2 more heroes coming in, but
Meanwhile, Spec is already 6.
Spec could get his KS thing going on. Someone is TPing in. I think they're gonna try to go for this Viper, but Lion has come in to support. So we were saying that the early game probably will go to Scourge, but Sentinel's pretty much owning this.
Yeah, I think so. This doesn't, and I feel like they also have the better late game with. I mean, they have Spectre. Spectre's like nuts late. There's not many heroes you'd rather have late than Spectre.
Yeah.
If any, and because of his ability to just KS left and right, makes him almost ridiculous.
And if you notice the Spectre, he has a poor man shield, and this is one of the I guess the recent favorites of the Asian teams. A lot of the agile carries such as Razor, Medusa, been picking a poor man shield because it actually it gives them damage and blocks a lot of damage. So
yeah, actually, in a similar note, I have I've been buying the poor man shield on Razor a lot recently. Yeah, really enjoying that item. Sorry, somebody started talking to me while you were talking to me there, so I missed a lot of that. But
that's cool. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Razor's been picking up poor man shields as well.
Yeah, man, and then you get the Vanguard, which is also what Spec's going for, and it gives you so much early tanking power. Then you can survive a lot of gangs that you normally wouldn't. Allows you to go for kills more. As the gang, ES and Spec's gonna ulti in, get the dagger.
He tossed the Earthshaker out. Earthshaker's gonna go down to Viper, but no, YamateH always goes down. So not looking good for the Scourge team.
Spec and the Storm get a kill there. That is
getting the kill and experience. Rough. So that's
meanwhile,
that's
Necrolyte's free farming bottom.
Yeah,
and this is the reason. This is the reason that I think the farm strat works better. Because even if teams are ganking and moving around the map, there's always one of the people burst farming lanes and just taking down lots of gold real fast.
Like we saw Necrolyte doing right there. So he just got free farmer for about like 30 seconds. And in terms of pro players, 30 seconds could literally mean that they'll get every creep in that wave.
Yeah.
So
that's like that's 300 gold or 250 gold just right there. So ES Crystal Maiden top, Shadow Fiend, Vengeful's hiding in the woods. They have the capacity to take down this Crystal Maiden pretty fast. I'm not sure. There's a lot of stuns.
You could just look at Crystal Maiden and she'll just die.
Yeah.
And then, can you do a quick creep check in terms of how?
Yeah, we got so standard, pretty quick farming here. YamateH is leading, or no, he's not. Nevermore's leading, of course, with 49 creep kills, even with his death. YamateH's at 35, even with his 3 deaths. Tiny's at 26. Storm Spirit's at 32. Spec's at 22, but he's also got a kill and no death. And Necrolyte's actually only at 17, and he's 1 and 2, so he actually hasn't been having such a good time down bottom.
Meanwhile, Nevermore taking a whole bunch of damage. He's going to definitely go down, but there are 2 or 3 people coming to support. He pops his magic stick, live with like 20 HP. Spec gets owned and tossed, and now YamateH is going to rage down
TP
this.
counter gank, they're going to get the CS, no problem. Really, really, really well done counter gank there by King Surf.
And that there
Crystal Maiden gets away with 30 life. What the hell?
I think he's being raged, like, because Pusher would have just meat shield that.
Yeah, what the heck? Why is he still alive and his teammates dead?
Yes.
Even if it means nothing, go feed yourself just so your teammates feel better. If you get nothing done, they'll be like, well, at least he died too.
And here's the reason why I think gank strats are better as being pulled off by the this Scourge team right now. Most of the European gank teams, when they gank, they go back to their lanes and farm. But I think YamateH and his team right now is doing a good job. They gank and they proceed to take off a tower. Of course, you have Necrolyte in the bottom farming. You have Storm Spirit in the middle lane farming. But at least they got a tower out of that, and that's 1,000 gold. So.
Right. Getting the tower is good. I think that went better for King Surf. I mean, obviously they got 2 kills in the tower. That's pretty good.
Right. So I think a lot of European teams should, after they get a successful gank, just push like mad. But often you require the correct hero lineup to do that as well. So
Yeah, I really like the concept of taking heroes that can farm and push aggressively, such as Visage. Although Visage is the most extreme example you possibly have because that hero's ridiculous.
yeah.
You can't target him because then he just heals everything. You can't kill
If you don't target him, he pungs you.
And if you don't target him, he's gonna beat the crap out of you.
And
if
if
you
you
take down a
manage to
tower
get
by
him low,
himself.
he'll just drain your movement speed and run the fuck out.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. If you kill all his remnants, he gains a bunch of HP. Like, it's just retarded.